Oh my goodness, I have so many things to do and I just can't get in the zone to finish them. Ugh. Maybe I'll listen to some music, you know, just to make me feel better. Oh, Rick Montgomery has a new album? This song is so Tilburn, what? Wait. I've never made an animatic up until this point because despite having so many ideas, I just was kind of too lazy to make any of them, or too busy. But a month ago, things were all about to change. I was scrolling on YouTube and I saw a how to make an animatic YouTube video, and suddenly I blacked out and I woke up and there was a script written in my notes for one. Was I actually going to do this? So firstly, I got the lyrics from Rick's song Boy Toy and pasted them into my Google Doc, and I wrote down all the themes that I could think of that would go with each lyric. This song is frighteningly similar to Tilburn's dynamic, so it wasn't as hard as I feared it would be. What was scary though is the realization that I would have to do a lot of drawing. A lot of drawing.
He's gay, but he has a special connection to classical music.
After like 30 minutes of replaying the song, staring into my ceiling, I had finally planned my animatic out. One thing I had to keep in mind though was Till and Ivar's characterization. The last thing I'd want to do is do them a disservice.
Firefox! 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 Firefox? What the fuck?
Now I actually had to start drawing the damn thing. Firstly, I got a Procreate doc up and drew a couple sketches of each scene I had outlined in my document. And by the sketches, I mean sketches because they look clapped. They look clapped. Line them all up into one image and put the lyric on each thumbnail to keep track. Luckily, I didn't totally destroy my sanity because I used a lot of the scenes from the Black Zorro music video as reference. But other than that, baby, everything came right off the dome. Secondly, I coloured most of the thumbnails. I kind of gave up on the first half, I won't lie. Just to get colours down, you know, the normal stuff. I'm not at all professional. I kind of just saw one video and just did whatever they said to do. So this is not a tutorial.
I want to take a shower with him. No, I mean...
And so it would begin. About a week had passed at this point and I needed to get this done fast, or there was no way I was finishing my essay. So the first image I did, fun fact, was this one. I found it was actually quite easy to make stuff look cool when you just add 20 adjustment layers, so I definitely abused that function. I made sure that I had every different scene be a different sort of lighting because, you know, I love a pretty animatic. Who doesn't love a pretty animatic? And so I also wanted to show the day and night cycle in Unacted Garden. I think that's how you pronounce it, guys. And you know, some poses were difficult because I suck at anatomy, but Pinterest was a big help. But, you know, I certainly had a couple challenges. Another week later, sleepless nights for a project of which I would get no reward at all. I'd finished 44 images. 44? How the hell did I do that? It was 2 AM. Things were rough. I determined to finish it though. I couldn't have another day go by. I was finishing this tonight. I took out a couple scenes, reworked some things, and I did it. I'd finished it. Now that that was done, I wanted to talk about some images I made. Each one took like 2 hours, so I really wanted to give some context as to why I put a couple of them in there. So for this one, I had to rework his face so many times here, guys. I don't know what happened. I was kind of just struggling on that day, but I was about to give up and not put it in the animatic, but I knew it was important to the story because I had to establish that Ivan liked Till, so I just pushed past it and I just put it in there. Now this scene was actually inspired by a fic that I read where Ivan has a panic attack on a roof, and because he's scared of heights because of like what happened in that Black Zorro music video, and Till's calming him down, you know, as best as Till can. I had problems with putting this at the end of the animatic as I didn't want to communicate that Till ended up choosing him, which is what a lot of actually people assumed when in the comments later, which is my bad. But I later just decided to keep it in there because it fit better with the lyrics and I didn't want to like rearrange every single thing. The last scenes were actually the ones I did last, surprisingly, and I knew I just had to do it because it was really important for the animatic, but by the time I was there, I just wanted it done. But I finished it, guys, I finished it. I just really wanted to show how Till still likes Maisie over Ivan despite Ivan literally be the one performing, which is kind of sick and twisted because that's actually the case in canon. And so I was finally done. I swear I'm never making an animatic ever again. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for all the subscribers and views on the last video. I've kind of always wanted to be a YouTuber, a bit of a childhood dream of mine, and seeing it actually kind of happen is kind of insane. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was just, I thought that it would be funny to have a bit of a process video on how I made this animatic because, you know, I did a lot of this behind the scenes. I didn't really tell any of my friends that I was making this. So I hope you got some insight into how I went insane doing this. Make sure to thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't seen my videos already, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!